Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for Monday, 20th March, and what are the possible trades and what are the possible moves that the market can do. We're going to see it all. This is the Banknifty daily chart on the daily time frame. So what I want to show is this type of a structure that is being followed. See, Banknifty so far has been following this type of a channel, and right now we are at this end of this channel, right at the bottom of this channel. So my view is, even on Monday we could head higher, and Monday and the following days we could go higher, but always we will have our stop loss and what if analysis. Like, see, we are having a bullish view, right? But what if the market starts to fall again? We'll see even the global markets, how the global markets did today. So the cutoff line for the bullish scenario, and if the market is going to be bearish again, that is below this low. If 38,650 breaks, the trend on the downside could continue for a bigger correction on the downside. This whatever channel will fail, but so far it looks like we have been taking support and resistance along this channel, and we are expecting kind of a up move. Obviously not an instantaneous up move where we are going to in a day cross 1500 or 2000 points, but yeah, slowly we could head higher. So trades on the bullish side might work from next week. That is our plan, but we will see all the scenarios. In case if this level breaks, right, that is 38,600, we could go further down. On the daily chart we have a support level of this 37,643. This is where the next level of support is coming in on the daily chart. Obviously we're going to see all the levels in depth in our 15-minute chart, but this is what I wanted to show you on the daily chart, and the same with even Nifty. We just saw the chart for Banknifty, and even on the daily chart in Nifty, if you kind of pull out this type of a parallel channel, right, even Nifty is at the bottom end of this channel. So even in Nifty we are expecting some move on the upside, but all that will go wrong, or see, there's nothing wrong or right in the market. It is just support and resistance and how well you can trade based on your knowledge. So far our view is the market will go up, but if this red line breaks, right, what I've drawn in Nifty, that level is 16,860. If this breaks, we can come further down. So how much more down we can come, that we will see in our 15-minute intraday levels. But yeah, if this breaks, because there is also a gap over here that needs to be filled, so maybe we can, if this red line breaks, we can even come until 16,640 or so. So let's just go ahead and see the analysis in our 15 minutes chart. What are the levels? But our bias is on the upside. But before we see the levels, we'll just quickly check how the European markets closed. European and the US market closed on Friday. See, on Friday they have closed in red, the European markets and the US markets. So this is putting us in a position where we might get a gap down on Monday. If you check the SGX Nifty, as of now it is showing minus 110. So minus 110 in Banknifty will easily give us about 200, 300 or sometimes even 400 or 500 points gap down. So let's see how we can trade this gap down, right? See, this is the Banknifty levels that we have marked on the 15 minutes time frame. So in case we get this gap down holds on Monday, right, we could be getting a gap down, say from today's closing, we could be getting a gap down somewhere here, that is around 400 or 300 points, whatever. See, the exact number probably will come to know on Monday, but as of now it's looking like a gap down. So we'll have also this black trend line that is marked. Since our view is bullish and we are trying to see if we can buy this dip, so if we get a gap down closer to this black trend line, right, so our first thing will be to see if Banknifty takes support on this trend line. If we get a nice bullish candlestick on this black trend line, if we are taking support, yes, definitely we can think of buying. The first target would be the previous day high, that is 39,700. The next target is this, where we have some resistance, 39,000 866. If this breaks, the next solid good resistance is coming in only at 40,600. Since that is way too far off, we will also make of the pivot levels, and we can also have a resistance line over here, 40,240. Right, so this is what we are expecting. With this gap down, we should take support along this black trend line and move higher. But what if the black trend line breaks and we start going down? Then the levels on the downside are, the first target on the downside is this level of 38,700, and then this red line. This red line is the low from where we got this bounce, right? So if this red line breaks, that is around 38,640 breaks, we could easily come to 38,400 or even 38,000, where we have the next support based on the price action. This is, I've just shifted to an 1 hour chart to show where the next support can come on the downside. So this is with Bank Nifty. Our plan is to buy if we take some kind of a support over here. Obviously everything depends on Monday how the intraday price action is, but our plan so far is to buy at this level. In case we break this level with a strong candle, then aim for lower levels, but our bias will be on the upside, and we do strongly believe this gap down will be bought into. But in case it doesn't and the market starts falling, we do have our levels. If this black trend line and this level of 38,948 breaks, the target is this low of 38,640, and even if that breaks, we have the levels marked. So this is our plan in Bank Nifty. Let's see how the Nifty levels are. Nifty is also pretty much similar on the 15-minute chart. See, on Friday we had this type of a V-shaped fall, right? Means V-shaped price action. The market fell at a good support, it bounced back. So with this 100-point gap down, based on what we are seeing in SGX Nifty, right? This 117-point gap down, we could be getting a gap down closer to this level, that is 16,970, and also we can have the one trend line even in Nifty. So if we gap down again closer to this level, right, even in Nifty, if we gap down closer to this black trend line, we will look to buy depending on the price action. But if this black trend line and this level of 16,960 breaks, meaning this black trend line and this blue line that I marked here, 16,970 breaks, then easily we could come down all the way until the intraday target over here, 16,911, and this red line, that is 16,852, which is our hard line, where below this the market can be bearish. If we get a strong closing below this red line, right, 16,850, we could dip until 16,740 and even fill this gap. This blue zone marked is a gap. Let me just zoom out and show you where the gap is. This price action where we created this type of a gap, even we could come down to fill that if this level of this red trend line breaks on the downside. So this is the trade plan for Nifty and Bank Nifty for Monday. Our bias is the gap down will be bought. We could head higher, but it all depends on Monday, the price action. How we trade will all depend on Monday. We're going in with a bullish bias, but the key level to watch out is this 38,650. If this breaks, the market could be heading for a bigger correction on the downside. Thank you for watching.